students, and friends of William Jewell. First of all, I want to say what a great honor it is to be up here today and include these distinguished colleagues. It's even more special as a fourth-generation Jewell grad that my mother and my daughter, other Jewell grads, could be here with us. When I was first notified of this special award, I started thinking, how in the world, of all the thousands of Jewell graduates, were we chosen? How would you go about choosing? We're supposed to be, if I remember the description correctly, men and women who have had outstanding success in their chosen field. There was so I think you have to start off by defining what you mean as success. Many years ago, there was an advertisement for an antacid that asked the question, how would you spell belief? Now in Texas, where we've lived for 35 of the last 40 years, we joked that the Texas Aggie flunked the spelling bee because when they asked him how to spell relief, he shouted out, R-O-L-A-I-D-S. So how would you spell success? I'm so happy that my mother's here today. It shows that each of us must define what success is for ourselves. She raised 4 sons, 2 medical doctors, a PhD in animal nutrition, and me, the only one without an advanced degree. Is she any less successful than we up here? There's been, how will you be spelling success, students, both now and in the future? Is it who has the most money, the most friends on Facebook, the fanciest car, the biggest house? What will give you that feeling that you've had a fulfilling and rewarding life? Now, please don't set your goals too low. There are many, many stories about NFL teams that had their goal for the year to reach the Super Bowl. Almost all of them with that goal lost the important game because subconsciously they relaxed because they'd already achieved their vision of success. Of course, as you go through life, your definition of success is going to change. From a band director to becoming an admiral, someone that just wanted to get through law school, becoming a judge, and so forth. So continually revise your goals and set them higher and higher. There's been a lot of press lately about the Tiger Mom, her view of raising successful children. Is life just about academics and music? What about interpersonal relationships? The ability to get along and work well with others. All things that you should be learning here at William Jewell. So don't make your vision of success one-dimensional. Life is more than money, position, and power. Make sure your vision of success is well-rounded. Does it include a spouse, children, friends, hobby, where you want to live? Are you giving back to your communities? Many of you have heard the story about the teacher who filled a big glass jar with big rocks and asked the class, is it full? And everybody said no. And so he put pebbles and shook them in around the rocks and asked again, is it full? Well, quite a few people said yes. But then he added sand and shook it around the pebbles and rocks. And everybody thought it was full and he still poured water in. What would have happened if he started in reverse order and filled it with water first? Life is like that as well. If you don't start out thinking about big things and important things in your life, the little daily chores will fill up the time, and you'll never get around to doing something important. Phone calls, emails, texts, people dropping by your room certainly makes it difficult to study. So most of you, I'm sure, like we did, blocked out time to do our studies. I can guarantee you none of us up here today is one-dimensional. If we were, we would not have achieved the success that we have. We put big rocks on our schedules and then let the little things fill in around them. When my son was a senior in high school, his team won the state basketball championship. And I was very proud that out of the 34 games they played that year, I think we missed only 2 or 3. It's because it was a big rock and I scheduled around it. So, how are you going to spell success for your life? What are the big rocks you're going to put in your jar? I once asked my mother what the motto, Deo Thesis Labora, meant. And she said, well, when she was in school, they said, it meant trust in God and work like hell. That's not a bad way to start you on your